Coffee Table Chronicles is sponsored by Americano Ammunition Coffee, the best coffee in Arizona. From locally roasted coffee to all your favorite flavors, it's a must-have to start your day. They even carry a huge variety of ammunition and swag. If you don't live in Arizona, don't worry. You can order Americano Ammunition Coffee online at www.ammoandcoffee.com. The best coffee in Arizona. I just realized I think I zoomed in too much on your guys' camera because we look like a sizing chart. Starts from John, it goes down to Will. Easy.
I was wondering why I look kind of like rinky dink over here.
I just noticed
You have the keystone setting wrong on this camera?
He's trying to make me look like mini me over here.
Well, no, and I look right across at you, and you look like you're taller than me, but I'm looking on the screen, and we just go down in size. Oh.
You all right?
Sorry. Had to point that out.
That's some funny shit. You can't just make that up.
So this is my question.
Oh, you have a question. Here we go.
I do.
All right.
So,
and this is where,
like-
Christine, put your kids to bed now.
Yeah, it's probably inappropriate. So, like, did he have a diaper on, or did he literally shit his underwear? Like, that's my question.
I think it's kind of unclear.
Because if he shit,
Cloudy at the
if he
moment.
shit his underwear,
Does it
don't
matter?
you? Yes.
It was just a
Yes.
shitty
Because-
situation.
There's been a couple of times if he's in diapers, which he probably should be. This is a serious conversation, you
This
two.
is? Yeah.
You're not allowed in the studio anymore.
Can I have more, bartender? I like the fact that it says make a donation.
Well, but that's what I'm saying. So if I donate, so if I say I'm going to donate, like, do I donate when I die? Do I donate
End
now?
No,
So what
they
is-
let you
what
pick
is-
your
I'm afraid
end
to
date.
I'm afraid to click on end
But
date.
how
and
are we
harvest
doing
time.
that when we
No.
can't Dr. Kevorkian people?
You keep saying no. Am I not supposed to click on this?
No, you can't. No,
Are you sure?
can Dr. Kevorkian.
Wait, are you
You
sure?
can't.
I clicked on every page in there.
Yeah, but now you're on some list.
So this is
Our donors will be taken care of by our specialized team to make sure that they are treated with full respect and care. Donors will be prepared emotionally and physically. What do you mean? Wait, what? To enter the harvest room. Oh, man, this is Soylent Green. Donors will be given time to spend their last moments as a person before they become human meat.
Chicago Tribune, 19 people were hospitalized at a furry convention in Illinois after what's being called an intentional leak of chlorine
What's
gas.
a furry convention?
Did I get that wrong?
Oh, gosh.
Okay, officials were called when a strong odor
It
of
is.
chlorine spread.
I think they had to evacuate the building and everything. Sent the hotel guests along with convention attendees into the cold night. Many still dressed in their furry costumes.
We just told Mika what the convention was about. She's...
Costumes kept everybody warm was the good news. The hotel was
Where are you going?
contaminated.
Hey!
Guests came back
Come
inside
back.
at 4 a.m. Police still
Come back!
the matter as a criminal
Could you
investigation.
check on Mika, see if she's okay? She's over there somewhere.
Mika has left the building.
All right. Coming up, we've got the Muzz Street opinion pages. We're going to be searching for Mika. I guess
She just learned something. Learned something important about
she
this
just
world.
learned something that we all wish we didn't know. She ran out of the studio. We also have Senator.
So this is a visual quiz.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, shit. Okay.
So this is how well do you know your emojis?
Nice.
Okay.
I don't.
This will be interesting.
What is this emoji?
Well,
It's a
What
schmuck.
does it stand for? And we're talking about the street version. What does it mean to the kids? So
you mean like the eggplant emoji?
So is this
Okay.
fraud or foolish? Undercover, this place is a circus, or too much makeup?
You got Morse code going on?
I got a
I
D,
know.
I got an A. Wendy's phoning a friend.
What was that sound?
What do we
That
got?
was her text message.
Yeah, I didn't turn.
I want to know what the audience thinks.
I was
Christine
like-
says D.
Josh says A. I'm gonna go with A then.
Angel
Come on,
says
baby.
clown.
I'm gonna say C.
Josh, you better be right.
We got a B.
We have fraud or foolish.
Nice.
Woo! Good job, Josh.
Hey, I put a
All right,
first.
number 2. I drive a panty dropper truck, plenty of spare tires, garbage, or shapely butt.
What the
Ooh.
hell?
Oh my God.
Nope.
I had no idea.
That is not a panty dropper truck, but hey.
I'm gonna go with A or D. I get 2 options right
The
now.
A and the D. No, you got to pick one.
Christine's going with me on
Yeah,
this one. She's
16,
going
Garth.
with C.
I'm gonna go with A just because I like it.
Come on, where are my supporters? Where's my C's? Thanks, Christine.
C.
Come on, kids.
Got a C?
I got a C.
Oh,
Oh, he
I got
says
a
D. I'm
D.
switching.
You
Don't
can't
fucking
switch.
D.
I can so switch.
Oh, you're kidding.
C.
All right.
no. All right, the hat means lie,
Jesus.
cold, bald, or player.
I'm gonna say
Oh,
D.
definitely player. I'm going with player on that.
I'm
I
gonna
don't know.
go.
Why
with
don't-
that.
Dude,
Oh,
you think I know emojis?
Lindsay's thinking about it.
Although you know, C bald. I'm gonna go with C bald. I'm gonna go with C.
It looks like a duck, but
She's got an A. No, it's a hat. It's a cap.
I know it's a
It
cat.
looks like a
but
duck
it's
bell.
It's got 2 eyes.
Well, I got a D and 2 A's.
C.
Yeah.
Lie.
Yes.
Yes.
Woo! No idea.
What does that mean? Lie?
Hey,
way
I don't
too
look these up.
ridiculous.
I
get
just
that.
look them up.
I get that.
All right, the
A
ghost
ghosty.
means scared, ghosted, feet not touching the ground, or dead.
I'll go with scared.
I'm
Well,
gonna
you
say
know what?
D, ghosted.
Ghosted.
I'm sticking with A, but I think it might be B because now I'm thinking of youngsters' terms.
Yeah, I know it's gonna be like dead.
And I forgot to number these.
He's got
Yeah.
his tongue out. I don't know if
He
it
does.
represents dead, but I hope not.
Ghosted.
Yeah, I'm thinking B, but I'm just gonna keep A up there.
Christine's
just
got
for-
a B. Isaiah's got a B.
I mean, the
Joshua's
things
got
we
a
think
B.
make sense, they don't.
right.
So it is ghosted.
Oh, it is.
That is
Okay.
ghosted.
All right.
Because he seems way too
All right.
excited about that. That's the booty one.
That's the booty one. Should we
All
just
up in the
skip this
booty.
one all the- Because Lindsay knows these.
That's
I
the
do.
Here's a peach, kiss, green hair, or a butt.
You going
Booty
butt?
boot.
All right, let's go butt.
Yeah,
We're going
yeah.
butt on
Booty
this.
boots. Mm-hmm.
Oh, Ken's got a B. No, that's for number 4.
That's for the last one.
That's for the
Christine
last.
Somebody
saying
didn't
D.
put numbers on it. John.
John.
I know. Hey, let's have
He's
so
out
much
of-
fun,
He's out of his
finding
element. You know.
What?
Right.
Because he had to download an app this week?
Yes.
Okay.
Isaiah says D.
I'm going booty boot. Booty boots.
Yep.
But
Booty
there you go.
boots.
All right.
Okay.
all right, this one
Isaiah, not to be
This is a new one on me.
confused with my boosie.
I don't even know what the eyes and the lips are. Would
Right.
you really call that emoji?
It's
But it
terrifying.
is no idea. Big eyes. What is what it is, or speechless. And Keith's sigh says it all.
Yeah, right?
I'm going with A because I have no idea.
I was
So,
thinking the same thing, Keith. No idea. I have no
That's
idea.
terrifying.
That's terrifying.
Interesting.
yeah. This is,
Okay.
Christine says C. Isaiah says D.
it says 90210. I like that.
902.
That's funny.
All right, we ready for the answer?
Yep.
Let's do it. Put it up.
Do
Give it
it.
to us.
It is what it is.
Oh, that's one of my favorite sayings.
There you go.
Right? I don't get that.
Now
from
I
that
know
at
I
all.
can do it.
Nope.
Emojis.
Oh, look.
It's a
What does
brain.
brain mean?
It's either the
Mark
brain or cotton
Clueless
candy.
is in my head or oral.
You know what? I'm gonna
not
go with
not the vision I'm gonna get for D, but hey.
I know.
Is it too easy?
Is it too easy? No.
Nope.
Because none of this makes sense. So
No,
None of this
Not
makes
at
sense
all.
to me. This is how the kids are talking nowadays.
and they
well,
do. They use the emojis. I mean,
I'm glad I'm not a kid.
This is why Angela needs to pay attention.
right?
This is literally why we can't get our groceries bagged because their children are looking at this.
Exactly.
But
Please
Angela
learn to
knows most of
communicate.
these. All right, let me know when I can reveal it.
Not yet.
Angela goes, damn.
You notice how Dad's not even playing this game.
I noticed
Nope.
that.
he's
Oh,
like,
the kids are not
I'm
agreeing.
now.
The family is not agreeing.
wow.
Hmm. Angela's
Oh.
moved on to 8. We're not even on 8 yet. Angela, come on.
Oral.
Yes.
What
Don't ask me.
the
Look it
hell
up.
is that
You don't
shit?
believe me.
Come on,
Give
think
me
about
the peach
ones-
and the
I was
brain.
cross-referencing these between
Done.
3 different sources. So,
So where's the
Wow.
eggplant? Well, at least we know that one.
all right.
Peach
I
in the
don't
brain.
know the spaghetti. What is the spaghetti plate?
Where do
mean?
you find these emojis?
It took me a long time to figure out what the spaghetti, what that even was.
I want a spaghetti emoji.
Yeah.
How do you find those?
It's not iPhone.
Nudes, experiment, chemistry, or pizza face.
I'm just sticking with D.
What the hell's a nude?
I'm gonna go with nudes.
Nudes.
Okay, yeah.
Like nude pictures? N-U-D-E?
Yeah.
Or nude,
Try to play
like,
it off, Keith.
Right?
or is it like a
Exactly.
noob, like a newbie?
That'd be noob.
No, it was any,
I don't know. This
like
makes
N-U-T-E.
This makes no.
Chemistry, really?
It makes no flipping sense
That's
to
what
me to
you're gonna
begin
come
with.
up with?
Brain did not translate to oral for me.
Yeah, right?
I'm just
so I'm going way out there.
Maybe you're on the wrong wavelength.
Maybe.
I'll go
All right, I
with-
get a bunch of A's.
Yeah.
Nudes.
Really, guys?
All right.
So if I send you a
You're right,
pizza,
you're
if I
right.
send you spaghetti, you're gonna send me nudes,
Right.
No, nudes.
Oh, okay.
So
like NUDE or what's NOODS?
I have no idea.
that's
As I
actually
said.
was the street way of putting N-U-D-E.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's not
How
any.
did- how
Hold
does this
on, hold on.
plate
Go
of
back.
spaghetti even relate to
Go
that?
back. I'm not even worried about that. NUDE is actually shorter than NOODS. Really, kids? Really?
But how does a plate of spaghetti and meatballs freaking relate? It doesn't. We
Doesn't
gotta
any
stop
noodles-
eating.
Because I want to see your noodle and balls, baby.
Can I just say we gotta stop eating fucking Tide Pods because this is what happens.
But see, that's the whole thing. Is I
Are
think
these the Tide
because
Pod kids?
They have things that, if someone looks at it, it looks innocent, but it's got a different meaning.
Is it any different than when we were sitting there cursing at each other through the pagers? At least we got in trouble when we were cursing at each other through the pagers.
Three of
Because
us
your
did
mama
that.
could grab it and be like, who sent this?
Yeah, I was gonna say, who had a pager as a kid?
Next question. Next question, please.
I didn't. Those were
All right,
before
the
me.
leaf. The leaf means spice, weed, hippie, or bland.
See, I'll go with weed because that kind of makes sense. That's the
Yeah.
one that kind of makes sense, even though it's probably freaking
It's probably spice.
bland or
Ready?
hippie. Yeah,
I'm gonna say hippie. See,
Hippie?
I'm
you want
gonna
hippie
say-
with that? Oh, because there is kind of a peace symbol in the middle, huh? The
Because
veins
weed
of the
would make
leaves kind of
so
make a
much
peace symbol.
Okay.
I got a
Someone?
couple B's showing up on the chat.
Might be
No,
hippie.
it's going to be B. Totally smoking weed.
Angela goes, now I know. See, for Angela, this is a PSA.
Right,
Yeah.
exactly. Dun, dun, dun.
She's going to be checking all the kids' phones.
Yeah.
All
What's that brain doing on there?
There better not be no brains and no spaghetti plates.
Right.
Kind of crap is this?
I don't even
Uh,
know what you want to call it.
Millennial mentalist. I
It's like
that
an
term.
angel, and then the almost like the
The magic.
A star Tweedle thing?
These are not on iPhone
Really
or
man, an
Samsung.
angel, a hippie, or mean spirited.
Oh, that's a girly man.
I'm gonna agree with you, Lindsay, because I kind of like that term.
Is it really spelled like that?
It's really not. But
Yeah, I'm gonna say a girly
I
man.
like that term.
Yeah.
I like that term.
what movie was that? Wasn't an Adam Sandler movie? Girly Man. I can't remember what movie that was. It was funny.
And the fact that it's spelled that way, so I mean,
Right.
Yeah, what is with that?
it's kinda
Is
like-
that what's his name who's running for whatever?
That's-
Is that how he spells it?
That's Girly.
Hold on. Hold on.
Girly.
Put my pinky up. Hold on.
I like that, Angela.
Yeah,
My
put your
kids are
pinky up.
busted.
I can't put my pinky up.
Angela, make sure you go back and watch this over and over so you got these all memorized.
Mhm, and tell me which kids, because I'm gonna get them.
I'm gonna go back and watch this and relive this nightmare.
I don't
All
want to
right,
relive this.
you ready?
Yeah.
These kids can't spell girly.
As far as I know, everybody is wrong.
Oh.
Spirited.
Mean
Where did you?
spirited.
Hey, did you just make that shit up to spell girly?
No.
Yeah, I think you did.
Like I
Right?
said, I went through 3 different references to get this.
Is that really how they're spelling girly?
I didn't know liberals had their own set of emojis.
What's
All right,
that's
so we
what's
got
his
the-
name
we
that
got
took?
the chili
Thank
pepper,
you. That's how you
the
spell girly,
ranch,
Ken.
Mexican food, salsa, or risque.
Oh no,
I'm going risque. Yeah, totally risque on that.
Yeah.
looks
Yeah,
like a
if-
wiener.
If the brain is oral, this is totally risque.
How is it not?
The
I
brain,
don't know.
the
Wow.
brain is really throwing you off.
It's
Mhm.
just
I feel sorry for
retarded.
people with kids. I mean, you have to to be able to decipher what your kids are saying. You got to look all,
All right,
this
we're
stuff
ready.
up.
We're ready to get the answer.
Yeah.
Beat the crap out of them.
Like Lindsay said, that's why.
Right. You got that right.
Like Lindsay said, that's why we can't get our groceries freaking back.
Oh
Yeah.
boy.
Yeah,
Oh,
This
this is gonna be good.
this is totally.
That's
Yeah,
a penis.
Angry penis or corn?
That's my penis.
I thought that
That what did you
I'm-
say?
I'm going. She said, "That's my penis."
That's my
eggplant is
penis.
supposed to be that. I'm
Haven't
gonna
you
say
seen that
corn.
video?
I'm going porn because corn and porn. You know,
Oh,
right?
Yeah.
that's my penis.
Starchy shirt.
Kathleen, Dan, go check on Kathleen. She might have passed out.
You've seen that video, right?
Yeah. The TSA guy.
The TSA guy,
What-
where he's patting the guy down, and he's like, "What is this?"
What
and
is
the dude's
this? He
all,
goes,
"That's my penis."
That's my penis.
And he's like, "That's your penis."
yeah, TSA.
Super
That's my-
calm. It's hilarious.
That's
All
your-
right,
That's your penis.
boy.
Oh,
See, I used twisted
that's my
logic.
penis.
I used
There's
twisted
the
logic, and it
eggplant.
looks like a freaking umbrella on an eggplant.
That's my penis. Hold on, I got to change numbers.
Yeah. This is B.
Is that what
Change
you're doing?
letters.
Gonna go B.
You know what? I'm gonna
That's
say
my
A
penis.
just for the hell of it, because it'd be funny as shit if it was just an eggplant. Wouldn't it?
The kids
Oh, it could
don't
be
even know what
condom,
an
though, too.
eggplant Is.
Oh,
Wow, we're getting the dogs all riled up.
Oh.
that's
All right. Obviously,
penis.
everybody knows this. This is a penis.
Yes.
What
Why
are the
is it-
cherries?
oh, that's
though?
titties.
Jesus.
Which one's titties?
Breast, tentacles.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, cherries.
Oh, I don't know.
Aha. See,
The old twig and berries.
Yeah.
I got a B up for Keith.
But it looks like it's got nipples. I'm gonna go with breastises.
No, you could be right.
Yeah, I
I'm
think
gonna go with breastises.
Wendy's going A. I got a couple B's in there. I got 3 B's.
Definitely penis.
Ken,
This one's a penis.
Ken, we got to talk to you about the birds and the bees.
Twig and berries. Keith, Keith thinks it is too.
No, I said it was testicles. I didn't say.
All right. So
Go for it.
unfortunately, it was a trick question.
Bro-
Oh,
It can
Both?
be either
Ooh.
or.
Oh,
so we're both
interesting.
right.
Well, with the elective surgeries that happened today, it could be either or.
Could be both.
What does the frog mean?
Oh, don't come on. Let's not demoralize the
Deep
frog.
voice, big eye, swimmer or ugly?
I'm gonna say swimmer
Ooh. Really?
because ugly is just too obvious.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with ugly.
I'll be different.
Because you kiss the toad to make him pretty.
True. Good point. I like your theory.
You with me? Probably not right,
I like.
but I'm gonna go with it right now.
I got a D from Isaiah.
And a whoa.
Everybody else is thinking. Everybody else is thinking.
Everybody else's brains hurt.
Christine's
Right
got
now.
a D.
Christine Sandy.
It's gonna be like deep voice.
Christine's usually right though. She's a pretty good guessing this
Is
stuff.
Christine
That's
usually
because she's
right?
been hacking the
She-
kids and
she-
stuff for
All right,
years.
we ready for the reveal?
Let's see.
Ugly.
Okay.
All right.
Woo!
Good job.
We're getting close to the end.
Oh no, you got.
Now you gotta go after avocados.
Now we're going after.
We can't
avocado.
even have them. Mexico just took them back.
Hard, basic, shapely, or trendy?
I'm going shapely on this.
There you go, Angela. There's us.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with C2.
We're doing shapely.
Watch, it's gonna be trendy or some crap. like that.
Something stupid.
All right, we
Hard
got
part.
Christine's answer. Are we ready?
Let's do it.
Ready?
Basic.
What? Basic.
Look it up.
Oh,
Look
now
it
I'm
up.
pissed. Now I'm
I wouldn't
pissed.
put it
Isaiah had it right,
See, Isaiah's got
and
it.
that's it.
That's
No.
it. All right.
Mark my words. I feel like Bongino right now. November 12th, 2021, 7:37 Arizona time.
In 53 seconds.
They are touting. All of a sudden, you see Buttigieg is out there all the time now. He is going to be the next candidate for the Democratic Party.
You
Oh,
see
boy.
who?
Buttigieg.
A president?
Yes,
Who?
he's the best option. And it sure is
Buddha Judge?
Buttigieg.
If he's an option, they're really in trouble.
That's their best option.
What the
He's their
fuck is a
best play.
Buddha Judge?
What's his name?
His name is Buddha Judge.
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 Buttigieg. You honestly don't hear about this?
She doesn't watch.
I don't watch
she
TV
pay attention to
at
this.
all.
We're on a show that talks about it, but she never.
But
She
the
never
thing
gets
is,
Isn't it better though to see my reaction?
Mayor
Yes,
Pete.
it
Mayor
is.
Pete is the transportation secretary that took 3 months off for maternity leave.
Yeah.
Did they have a intervention too?
No.
Oh.
The Rome is burning, but you know,
But I mean, if they're doing something like that, if
You
if-
can't.
they're desperate
so
enough.
she took 3 months off to have her baby.
no.
He-
This
he
is
took-
he's the dad.
He took.
He took 3 months.
What he
off.
push a?
We're not even going to tell her the other part.
No,
don't
Don't even tell
go
her
there.
the other part.
Don't go there.
It has nothing to do with it. The fact is that he did not give birth, so he took 3 months off to bond with the baby. Not
Are you
other.
going to tell me that he's a wiener sucker and his wife was a man too?
Well, I mean,
You're getting way
we just
off.
got back on the channel.
Sorry.
All right, we just lost another
just said-
another platform.
There goes YouTube.
Anyway, getting back.
I guess. Is that Indiana Jones?
You do not.
I guess this is as good a time as any to ask you, Lindsay Carroll, will you marry me?
Yeah. Yay! Yay! Thank you. Love you. You suck. Well, I guess everybody knows now.
So, 15
I'm
questions.
gonna screw this up.
Getting harder.
No, you're
getting
not.
harder.
It's all good.
Getting harder in.
In
and
hardness.
Your job is to answer the way Keith would answer.
The way Keith would answer.
Yes.
Okay.
Any other answer than the way
Be Keith.
Any other
Be
way.
Boris.
Be
than the-
Boris.
So the way Keith answered these questions and Wendy wrote them down on the pad of paper if
Is
it
the way they need to go.
matches, it's a plus. If it doesn't match, it's a negative.
Oh boy.
You have to answer the way Keith would answer.
Okay.
Question number one.
I was very tired when I
Okay,
did this.
let's
by the
go.
way.
Let's hear it.
Where did you two meet?
Online.
And the answer is online.
It was called
That's one.
Hookers for Sale. And he was like, I like that hooker.
I can just fold it back. I don't have to rip it.
Yeah, you
necessarily.
can fold it
You
back.
can do that whatever
Yeah.
you want.
Okay.
Okay.
Question number 2. Who made the first move?
Ooh.
Dun,
Like
dun,
talking
dun,
to or like just a
Who
question?
made the first move?
Me? I don't know. Like talking to or like move?
Who made the first move?
What made it legitimate?
Keith did not have an opportunity to ask follow-up questions. How would Keith answer who made the first move?
Me.
The answer is Keith.
When? Where?
Well,
Yeah,
Do-
explain
like,
this.
So you know why I say that? Because you always say it's my fault.
It is your fault. It is. It's Keith's fault. This whole thing is his fault. Yeah.
Right?
That's
You
why I'm like
forgot about
first.
that.
You said
Like
because I
first-
sent you a happy
Yeah, that is your
face.
fault. That's why I was wondering, like move or like move.
Right.
Like the move.
All right, question number 3. Who said I love you first?
Keith.
Keith's answer is
It's gonna be me.
Sit down. Sit down.
I don't remember. I'm gonna go with
How
Keith
would
because I don't
Keith
remember.
Answer.
I don't remember.
So you're 1 for 2 now.
Oh.
Or 1 for 3.
Number
1 for
4.
These do get harder.
Who is the better gift giver?
Keith.
And the answer
Oh,
is
Keith's answer.
Keith's answer.
I'm gonna
Who
go
is
Keith.
Keith.
I'm still going Keith.
We need more space.
Oh.
No, I give terrible gifts. You give way better gifts.
Oh, see, Wendy is the way better gift giver. All right.
I'm failing.
Question 5.
Are we getting
What?
divorced already?
What is Lindsay's? And this is how Keith would answer. What is Lindsay's favorite vacation you went on together?
Think hard.
Lindsay's favorite vacation we went on together.
How would Keith answer this?
Yes.
California.
California.
You know what?
Did I just
can't
make you change your mind?
Yeah, you can't change.
What
your
did you
And the
say?
answer is
Ohio. You were sick the whole time.
He
I
thought
wouldn't. I
that.
wouldn't sit the whole time, but
Almost half the
I
time.
thought that was the only vacation because that wasn't really a vacation for us, California. That we
I
ma-
know, because we
made
wandered
it.
around for 3 days and ate sushi on the beach.
True, that we
That's
did.
a
Yeah, that does
vacation,
sound
yeah.
actually kind of
It's
cool.
good.
And
Yeah.
then he went for work for 2 days, and we spent the other 2 days there and wandered around on the beach and ate sushi and
That's
like-
true. I thought Ohio because that was the first time
like vacation, like out
right,
of state
a
vacation.
true
Yeah,
vacation. Yeah,
like
E-
no
e-
work.
Even
no.
though I did get deathly sick.
You were
That's I mean
Weekend
that's,
like,
jaunts.
hallucinating,
Right.
thought he was
Yeah.
gonna die. Like,
I mean,
yeah,
you know, and I get that because it's sometimes it's just the low key of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Wendy and I have been on,
And the
on cruise ships.
getaways.
We've been up to Alaska.
Yeah.
We have been, but on the other hand, one of our favorite vacations was we ran away during the COVID lockdown. And
Yeah.
we went to the Gulf Coast and sat on the beach.
Yeah.
yeah, I'm
Yep.
good with that. Like
Yep.
sat on the beach and ate sushi and watched the boats sit in the it was
Yeah,
fun.
Yep.
it was.
Went
it
to
was awesome.
Alcatraz.
We did.
So
Yeah.
much.
All right,
Okay.
question number 6.
Keith changes his answer,
Okay,
so I
you're-
actually
you're
got
1
that
for
one
5,
right.
So
You
you
did-
gotta,
you did
Wendy
get
is
that one.
keeping track.
gotta pick up the pace here.
All
You're
right,
1 for 5.
question number 6. Who had the cooler first car?
Oh, definitely me. Definitely me.
Keith's answer
Okay.
is Lindsay.
2 for 6.
Oh, there we go.
There we
Number
go.
7.
He had like a red
Like a
zoom
Vega
thing.
or something.
No,
Yeah.
my first.
All right,
car
now
was
wait a minute.
Jeep
Before you go
Regal.
patting yourself on the back,
Uh-oh.
question 7.
I only got 2 right out of 7. Come on now.
Who is more likely to arrive late?
Oh, we're both earliers.
Oh.
It's gonna be me out of the 2 of us. Out of
The
the 2
answer
of us, it's
is
me.
Lindsay.
Yeah. I grab my shit at the end and run.
That's why. See, I was going to answer. We're both always on time, but if anybody was
If
going to make
anybody's
us
gonna
late,
be late, it's gonna
it
be
would
me.
be you. I tend to wait on you more than you wait on
Yeah.
me.
It's true. We're still both early,
This-
but
This one
I
is
gotta
going to
grab my
be
shit.
now we start stepping into the harder stuff. Number 8. If Lindsay had a superpower, what would it be?
Ooh.
Oh,
A superpower.
Lindsay doesn't even
Imagine
know what that would be.
Oh, how would Keith answer this question?
To turn everybody into hookers.
I thought of it as she already has a superpower.
To turn everybody into hookers.
Detecting bullshit.
Oh yeah, I like that. That's good. Yeah, I'm good at that. I'm really good at that. I
Number
use that.
9.
I used that a lot this week. That little sensor was up.
What is Keith's worst habit?
Leaving his coffee cups in the house.
And the answer is
Ta-da!
leaving his coffee cups around the house.
With coffee in them. Still.
With coffee in them.
Hey, 4 for
Yep.
9. 4 for 9.
That one I'm good at. That wasn't even hard.
Number 10. What would be Lindsay's last meal?
Tacos.
That's not what I went with.
And that would be tacos.
Okay, we're still 4 for 10.
Oh.
Shrimp over tacos?
I think so. I think you would choose shrimp.
See, if you had said shrimp tacos, you would have been in.
You would have been
Well,
right.
taco could be shrimp tacos.
Oh,
Could
but
be.
it's not could be. This is not a could be game.
It could be.
No, it could not be.
It could be shrimp and shrimp tacos.
Oh, I need a little refill on here, Wen, if you don't mind. Just a
Could be shrimp and
two,
tacos.
3 fingers is all. That's good. Just want a little sip. This is good champagne.
It really is.
No, this is really good.
All right.
It's
Maybe
not
we
too
need to
dry,
get that.
not too sweet.
It's not sweet. It's not bitter. It's not gross.
Yeah,
Like, that's
it's
really good.
got a really
Okay.
nice taste.
Number 11.
I only have 4 right.
4 right.
How many questions are there?
15.
15.
I'm never gonna win.
What decade would Lindsay want to live in?
What decade? So like 50s, 60s, 70s.
Yes. 2000s,
2020s.
50s.
20s,
Really?
Really?
50s.
the 50s.
Yeah.
That's
Fucking
your final
awesome.
answer?
They have awesome cars. Oh, per Keith. Per Keith. Hold on.
Yeah, I was gonna say what would his answer be?
What would Keith's answer be?
I don't know.
What are you going to
What
go
would
with?
Keith think that I would say?
Yes, what would he think you would say?
I don't know.
Well, if it makes you feel any better,
50s.
if it makes you feel any better, I had no idea.
Okay,
either.
good.
Yeah, okay.
I took a stab at it. I just said the 90s because I know you like the 90s.
90s.
I like the 90s music was good, but that's what I
Right.
grew up in.
Right.
So.
What was that?
That was.
But 50s for sure
It
because
comes
they,
up
have,
with a stupid.
they have good cars. Was that your
yeah.
commercial?
Yeah, it comes with a commercial every now and then.
Keith loves commercials.
Okay. Number 12.
So you're 4 for 11.
Finish this sentence. I wish Keith would pay as much attention to me as he does his blank.
Podcasting shit.
Okay, there's number 5.
Oh.
And I win.
Number
That should count for 2.
Number 13. No, that might have been too easy.
That was as easy as the what does he leave around the house?
All right, so
This next one was hard.
This one might be
damn it.
hard.
This one was hard.
Think is Keith.
It was hard
Think
for
is
me to
Keith.
answer.
Shit.
What is the one thing that Keith? Oh, well, sorry. What is the one thing of Keith's that you would throw away?
Star Wars shit.
Okay, there's number 6.
Did I win?
Oh,
This should be how well do you know your partner?
I've got this.
number 14.
Could I almost
Two-
get?
You don't like my Star Wars stuff?
I could get half
You can.
if I get this one right.
Who owns more shoes?
Oh, me.
Yeah. Okay, now you're at half. 7 out of 14, right?
Here's the
We
most
got-
important one.
Oh, yes, this is the tiebreaker.
Good, because I need it.
Who is the better driver?
Okay, better in terms of
What would
who,
Keith?
In
what
my-
would,
in
who
my
I would
opinion.
want to drive with, or
Nope.
better
No.
as in
In my
what would
opinion.
Keith
Like,
say?
Who
What would Keith
is
say?
the better driver?
Keith. I am way better driving. We get there way faster. I can get to Rob's house in like 8 hours. And Keith will take like 10.
Well, it only takes 6, but
Oh no, what was it? No, was it Cal? We're
Northern
to go-
Cali,
North
San
Cali.
Francisco.
We need that in like 8,
Oh my! You can get to San Francisco in 6 hours.
No, she cannot.
like 8.5.
I was gonna say, man, that's like
that's a 12-hour drive.
It took us 13.
Yep.
Well, we gotta make
12
sure.
or 10. Well, I guess with
It's
stops.
supposed
We
to be
stopped.
12.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
did stop. Yeah. That was fun.
That was because the car drives itself.
That's true.
It
That is
does.
true.
We wanted to do something fun
That
and
was
something
cute.
different. So
Well, thank you guys.
So, in
Thank
case you
you.
didn't know, we've been in on this.
Yes.
yeah.
You guys, when did you get the ring?
Today on my way home.
When did you know that you were going to get it? When did you know?
I got the email.
Like before you left.
No, when I was in Cali.
And you planned all this.
Yes.
You're a
No,
shit.
just before you left.
Yeah, just before I left. Yeah.
Would you want to know?
No, I told him I
Okay.
didn't want to know.
Okay.
I don't know. I've lived a good life. I've had a lot of love, happiness, smiling, telling everybody that everything was beautiful every day. If I went into my church and didn't say everything was beautiful, they'd think I was sick. And I'm not that way. I mean, I sincerely believe in this old world that everything is beautiful. I mean, if I wake up in the morning and see these plants out here and all those flowers that are in there and the green grass on the ground, that's beautiful. And people don't realize what they have. They bitch about it. And then nowadays, I am so upset that the things we did, and the things we fought for, and the boys that died for it, it's all going down the drain. Our country's going to hell in a handbasket. We haven't got the country we had when I was raised. Not at all. Nobody will have the fun I had. Nobody will have the opportunity I had. It's just not the same. That's not what I want. That's not what they died for. It's just not it. I'm so sorry. You know, it just takes me time to get over it. Why me sitting here like this? All this going it's just not the same. That isn't what we fought for. Oh well. I should be worried about it, I guess. I'm 100 years old, they say.
You go home and cry to your granny. Dolph, tie up the brat. Lisa, hold the book. Vincent, get the truck. And Keith, Darn it, change your name, please. That's not scary, and I'm embarrassed to say it. Boris, try that. Keith, you know? Oh, watch out for Keith.
Thank you, Mr. President, for giving me the floor. I'll make this brief. In your little over a year in the presidency, you have managed to cause a 40-year high inflation. We now have gas prices over $7 a gallon. We have Americans still left in Afghanistan. Russia's invaded Ukraine. There's a war going on the brink of World War III. We have out-of-control spending within our government. We have the worst border crisis ever, not to mention the entire COVID debacle over the last 2 years. We're an embarrassment. We're an embarrassment to the rest of the world. And quite frankly, I don't know how 80 million people ever supported you. Or did they really? All I can say is let's go, Brandon.
Thank you, Boris. And I want to thank that fellow down under. Thank you very much.
Yes, thank you, Mr. President. According to a report released Monday by the U.S. Bureau of Labor, the Consumer Price Index rose another 1.2%, bringing inflation to a staggering 8.5%. To what do you attribute this increase?
It's Vladimir Putin.
Mr. President, food has risen almost 10%, gas another 32%. Consumer goods in general have increased 8.5%. What's causing all these increases?
Make no mistake, the current spike in gas prices is largely the fault of Vladimir Putin.
Mr. President, on behalf of myself and all Americans, I would ask the question, how do you intend to solve this issue in the coming months?
COVID outbreak.
This is pretty good. That's not bad.
No, it's not.
okay.
It's good.
It's pretty smooth.
It's kind of bubbly.
No, that's not.
There's no funny beer.
You probably
face.
shouldn't do that again live on TV.
What are you doing?
What'd she do?
Well, you'll watch it later. Apparently, it's making.
Why did you?
Did you just have a thought about later?
Did you just think about our wedding?
Yeah, apparently he did.
Wow.
It wasn't even. I did shake up the bubble.
Well, now you say that in German.
Post.
Gesundheit. I don't know.
Oi, oi, oi.
I just want to let people know that we do have a professional studio. You hear dogs barking in the background. So I'll put this up.
Oh, you can't see her.
This is no, you can't see her.
She's very upset.
This is our studio.
You
But
can't actually see her little nose in the little camera. See her nose? Hey, can you come here? Stop it.
So there's your
pity.
There's
There
the
she
angry
is.
pity. She is like vicious. You can tell by the way the tail wags. She is vicious, and she likes to be. Yeah, if she is not being attended to.
Is that your foot, John, or is that Wendy's?
No, that's
foot?
Wendy's.
That's
foot.
mine.
Okay, so it's like,
And then where's the shepherd?
I don't
She's
know
over
where
in
she
that
is.
corner
Oh,
behind
back
Keith
behind
and
Keith.
Lindsay.
She's in the corner behind
Yes,
me.
yeah, so she's knocked out.
Call her over. She'll come over to you.
That's all right.
Come here. She's gonna bring you a toy.
She's gonna bring me a toy.
She's bringing you a toy. So we have
There you go, Shiva.
puppies in the studio.
The puppies in the studio.
Are you in the market for body armor? Look no further than State 48 Plates. Veteran owned and operated, State 48 strives to deliver an A1 customer service by offering custom fittings to make sure your experience with the product is top notch. Visit www.state48plates.com. Enter promo code CTC Patriot for 10% off. That's CTC Patriot for 10% off. Remember, it's better to have it and not need it than to need it and not have it. That's www.state48plates.com for all your body armor needs.
So let's whip it out.
Whoa, hey.
Ooh.
Now we're getting personal.
Yeah.
I'm going home.
I told you I was not going to do that on this show.
He's like, I told the producer we were not going to do that.
I draw the line, damn it.
If you guys want to see that, add my OnlyFans.
Hashtag Harry Mantides.
California does suck.
It's called Chubby in Armor.
Chubby in Armor.
Oh my God.
It was like a play on Sleepless in Seattle.
That would be the best. Oh.
If any one of you is actually OnlyFans searching Chubby in Armor right now, shame on you. Shame on you.
I wanted to.
Not our group. They wouldn't do that.
Oh, 100% Andrew's doing it.
So do you?
I'll give you this little gem real quick. I don't know if it's gonna work with like the mic and the headphones on and stuff.
He's got to concentrate. Hold on. I feel like this is a lot of work.
Did you fuck my wife? Did you? Listen here, fucker. Okay. Did you fuck my wife? You fucking fuck you. This fucking guy over here. You kidding me? You fucking kidding me right now?
Oh my God.
Okay.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's good.
That is great. That was very good. Very good.
Yeah, it doesn't help that I'm Italian.
Through the bee sweats.
That doesn't. Couldn't tell.
Yeah. I don't.
Do they call you Fast Eddie then?
No, actually,
for a whole different reason. We won't get into that though.
No, actually, it was always Special Eddie. So.
So my first encounter and only real UFO encounter was about 12 years old, and a friend of mine and I were in the back of a car. Parents are obviously driving, and this was a kind of a not populated highway that ran parallel to the Garden State Parkway in New Jersey. So a lot of like pine trees, and it was a clear night. Just nice scenery. And we're looking out at the sky, and we see particularly two objects that are kind of like stars. They're brighter. They're in the fore, moving. But one of them in particular moved in a very strange way. So it kind of streaked across the sky, stopped on a dime, streaked back across, stopped on a dime, and then was like a shooting star in reverse. Just shut off into the upper atmosphere or beyond or wherever. So clearly not a seagull, and it was obvious that these were, in the distance. It wasn't like we're mistaking fireflies as we're driving in the car. So it was strange. We don't know what it was. Could it have been some kind of, special access program military craft, or was it something extraterrestrial, or was it something else? It's growing up in that area. I don't ever remember hearing reports of things like swamp gas and like plasma balls or anything of the sort. I just don't think it was that, because it was so high up in the sky anyway. It's anomalous. And then from that point on, I was just always into it. I just had to get an answer. And even if I didn't get an answer, it was just the fun, the search, pondering what it means that we could be in close contact with something that's aware of us and we're not aware of it. It kind of puts you on your toes.
And especially at that age, like that just piques all sorts of, I mean, your mind's already going a million miles a minute. And now you're adding this into the mix. You're like, wait, what?
Yeah, exactly. But at the same time, it kind of makes life exciting. And since then, I've obviously followed what's going on with ufology for the most part. There are times where I kind of dip in and out depending on what's going on in life. But now it's a different time. Now it's every week. It seems like there's something just so fascinating, and even if it's not directly related to ufology per se, something in science is revealing some new discovery that's tangentially related to extraterrestrial life, or a better understanding of the physics of our universe and all that. It's just so exciting. Earlier in like the early 2000s, and in the 90s, like there could be periods where not much was coming into the news.
Yeah.
And so you were really just kind of relying on books that people were writing and just,
studies.
That kind of thing. Exactly. But now it's like, oh my gosh, like I can't keep up. Like it's hard.
We're punkin' chunkin'.
chucking.
You're chunking pumpkin.
All right, so it's 30 feet from the patio to the fence.
That's really far.
The whole idea is to get it over the fence. Lindsay's got her hook. I got my jack-o'-lantern. See who makes it over the fence. Yeah, I'm going first.
Pumpkin chugging. Take two.
Cheers to you guys.
Cheers. What number do you have?
We're gonna do
I'll start.
number
I'm gonna start with
one.
one. Yeah, we'll start with
Let's all
one.
taste it together.
Let's
All
see what we
right.
think about it.
See how
Let's do it.
tasty it is.
Ooh.
Mm.
I love it.
Ooh.
It's okay.
I already have
Yeah.
an idea.
Yeah,
Okay,
I already have
haven't-
an idea.
But know what? Without tasting more,
I know. I'm like, you can't guess the
No.
first time.
nope, you cannot. I have an idea, but it could be. I could be totally.
I
wrong.
taste nutmeg. You guys taste nutmeg?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Pumpkin spice.
Yeah.
nutmeg.
Yeah. Pumpkin spice.
It's very light.
Pumpkin
Cinnamon.
spice for sure.
You really taste like the pumpkiny creamy.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Very smooth.
Yeah,
Very
very,
smooth.
smooth.
Okay. I've
Super
got my
smooth.
vote. I've got my vote.
Oh, he's voting already?
Ooh,
Shit. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you're voting already? I'm not voting yet. I gotta
Mm-mm.
wait.
Yeah, I think I gotta try.
I mean, because
try a few.
well, it's dry erase, which is nice.
That's
'cause
That's
then I
true.
can-
He's
I can
like,
change my
maybe
mind.
one. What is it, like Sudoku? And you're like, this could
Yeah.
be a number one. I'm not
Could
sure
be.
yet.
Okay, wait. Hold on. I'm gonna just make a notation of what I think it might be.
I definitely taste nutmeg.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
I
I'm
get
putting
nutmeg,
a little.
cinnamon, allspice.
Yeah. Okay.
I can't guess because I don't. I haven't tried the others.
I got to
so
taste
don't
the other
know.
ones. I can't guess at all.
All right, let's do number two.
Number two.
Number two.
Very nice.
Numero
Pretty,
dos.
very nice, pretty color.
Caramel, very caramely.
Very
Yeah.
caramely.
Right, looks like
Not
that.
dark. Very caramely.
Not super dark.
Ooh, it smells.
Wow.
Oh wow,
Ooh.
smells good.
Now this one has a lot of nutmeg.
Yes.
Yeah, but you know what? I get that. I like burnt sunflower seed.
Okay.
I get that. I get that flavor in there.
That's very nutmeggy. Nutmeggy.
You ever breathe out your nose and you can almost smell what
Yeah.
you're tasting?
Okay, not my favorite. It's
I
okay.
love it.
That's very
No, it's okay.
Okay, I'm gonna make my
Yeah.
little notations here of what I'm thinking here.
I'm still not ready to
I'm not ready to
foster a
notate
guest
anything.
here.
I'm making notes because
Mm.
then I'm gonna go back.
Okay.
I'm writing stuff down.
He's
Yeah,
committed.
I'm going for it.
He's going for it.
Don't look at anyone else's. Don't cheat and look at my
No cheating.
thingy, Arthur.
Yeah.
Don't look at her thingy, Arthur.
God, number three.
Gourd beers for 200, Alex.
Lindsay.
Is it weird that nothing stands out in this?
Yeah.
This one's
Yeah.
bad.
No. Yeah. It doesn't.
Nothing stands out.
Yeah.
It just tastes like a beer.
Mhm.
I
Like
think
nothing.
I think I'm
I think I know where I'm at
I
with
think I
this.
know where I'm at with
Yeah.
this.
Yeah.
I truly,
Yeah.
truly do.
I have no idea.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
No,
one.
I have a good idea.
Don't look at my thingy.
Well, you don't look at my.
Based on what? I'm curious. Just because you're familiar with the flavor? Or?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
yeah,
Just
yeah.
because of other pumpkin beer,
yeah,
all the other pumpkin
Some
beers I've tasted.
familiarities.
Yeah, yeah.
Although
Okay.
there's some here that we have not had. So
They're good. There's a ton, right? Like the Ichabod one. I've
Yeah, I've
never
never had
seen.
that one.
never had
Never
the,
had that one.
Never had the new
Yeah.
that one from Grand Rapids. That other one we have not had that.
Yeah. This Ichabod.
Oh, four smells good.
Or
You don't like it? Smells good.
It does smell good.
Nope.
Oh, it smells very good.
No.
Okay, so there's a spice that stands out right there.
Bad. Ass.
Oh, no, I like
you
it.
don't
Oh,
like
is that not a spice?
Wow. And the taste of it?
Bad.
Yeah, I like it. No. You don't like it. Lindsay,
Nope.
Okay.
The look on Lindsay's face.
I got my guess on this too. I got my
Yeah.
guess on this too.
Blech.
Beavers.
Yeah.
Ugh. It's in my mouth.
I don't know, but I like the flavor. I actually like the flavor.
I do too.
Yeah. Yeah, I like the flavor.
definitely
But I will
very
guess it's
strong.
probably one of the higher IBU ratings though.
Yeah.
Because I do taste a little bit of hop on the end.
Yeah.
So I'm
Yeah,
gonna guess
it's
it's the
bitter.
higher. Yeah, it's the higher.
Yeah.
That's probably why you don't like it. Are you
What's our high
cheating?
one?
It's got a lot of
I'm
spice.
trying to figure out who our
Pump-
high one is.
Pumpkin was the high one.
I know exactly what
Yeah,
I'm
33.
tasting in this.
But
too.
I had
truly
pumpkin
do.
and it was
The
okay.
the spice?
Mhm.
Which one is that one?
Yeah, I don't know yet.
I'm loving doing this. This is my favorite
No, I mean,
thing
which
to do in the
can
whole
is that
world.
one? We don't have the
Tasting
grain
that
divide.
one.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, we do.
Oh, it's in the
Oh,
bigger can.
man.
Okay, so
sorry.
now we're on to the next one.
5.
Yeah. Which one are we going to get those ingredients
just
again?
Snipped it
We
off.
could
No.
we'll review them
We can review.
Okay.
before we
No,
make
I
the
think we
Okay.
have to. I
We
think,
can review before we make our final decision.
I think
Yeah.
we have to not get any more help.
This is
Yeah.
the only this
No,
is the only
this
one
is-
that I know for
Because this
sure.
I
is
know
yeah,
this
this
for
one, but
sure.
I can't remember which one that was though.
Don't
But
don't say
yeah.
anything.
Can we look at the cans?
No, no,
Oh.
no, Arthur, you can't. I'd say don't. No more help.
No more
Y'all-
help? Okay.
Y'all
Okay.
got it. Let's all make a decision.
I haven't made it yet. That's the only one that I know for sure, just because
Yeah,
my
But I
experience.
can't remember the but that is good.
It's
Don't
really
you
good.
look at my
I'm
thingy.
not looking
No
at your
looking at her
thingy. I
thingy.
can-
You
I
are
don't-
looking.
I'm not thinking.
He's
well,
thinking.
I'm always thinking about
Oh,
it.
6 smells good too, though. 6 is very bubbly. It's still bubbling.
This is very different.
Ooh,
Yeah.
That's
You know what?
hoppy.
I'm gonna go.
Okay, this is very different.
that's
Now
hoppy.
Okay, I'm gonna make my
confused.
notes. I'm gonna put my notes.
Now I'm confused.
See how we do it?
Yeah, let's
let's
see.
start with
See how we
Atomic
did.
Pumpkin is top for everybody. What number do you think Atomic Pumpkin is?
5.
I went with 5.
I went with 5 as well.
Me too. So let's look at Atomic Pumpkin. It is number 5. Not that you can see it. It is
I'll put a
number
star.
5.
All right.
I'll put a star.
Woo, good job.
Good
The
start.
atomic.
That's right.
Everybody won.
Yeah.
Put a star next to
So number 5
took
was
a
a
sip of it,
4, and a 4 was a 4.5 and a 5 on the tasty meter.
See,
Mm.
it's been my go-to pumpkin beer every
That's
year
a
because I
great
love the
He
beer.
loves
taste.
it.
But after
Yeah.
tasting number 1, I really like number 1.
Number
I'm
Yeah,
one
me
is
curious to
too.
see what
real
it
good.
is.
Number 1 was the bomb.
Yeah,
Yeah,
number
it's
1 was
very
real good.
So 4 Pinks Pumpkin.
What's number
Number
1?
three.
Number 3.
1.
I picked number 3.
I picked number 1.
Okay.
I picked number 1 too.
Is that this one?
Yep.
Okay. 4 Peeps Pumpkin is number 3.
Oh,
So we were wrong.
I knew it.
Wow.
4
You got
Peeps
it?
Pumpkin
Yeah.
is number
You got it?
3.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Hot dog.
Jeez.
I didn't think I was going to get it right, but that's crazy.
I did not get that one right.
I totally knew it. I'm not bragging. I knew it.
So Pumpkin
Wait a minute. 4 Peaks Pumpkin
Pumpkin.
is number 3.
is number 3.
three.
Yes, man.
Wow.
Let's taste number 3.
Number
Yeah,
3.
that's when it's like flavorless.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, number 3.
And those are brand new bottles. They're not old bottles.
No, we just
Wow.
bought
That's a
them this
fresh
week.
6-pack we bought.
Yeah.
So,
You know, when you're taking
4 Peaks. You let me down on that
Right.
one.
and that's the one I didn't bring up on the
Yeah.
slides. So,
that's like the first one that comes out. Or
Wow.
That's available.
Oh,
We
that's,
don't
Yeah.
and
buy
it's
it.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
available all until like through Christmas almost.
But once you get all these
Jeez.
other ones, now
You're getting all
game's
these
changed.
flavors.
and that's what I
Yeah.
think it is. If that's your go-to pumpkin beer every year, you'll never know the difference, right? You
No,
love
that's
it.
the only
Oh,
one you're
that's
gonna get.
great. You know,
That's
like
your Atomic Pumpkin.
Atomic
You'll always
Pumpkin
buy
for
it
me
no
has
matter
always
what,
been right.
But at least we venture out into other
Right.
things.
Yeah. See, I gave 4 Peaks a lot of credit because I thought that was number 1.
Mm.
I love that. The number
Mhm.
1's great.
Number 1's good. Yeah, I put it as number 1 too. So Wah, wah.
All right.
So Pumpkin. What number is Pumpkin?
Number 1.
I went number 4.
I went 6 on that one.
I did 3.
Pumpkin.
So Pumpkin, number 1.
Really?
Wow.
That's surprising.
So Pumpkin is the one that everybody likes.
Number 1.
Heck yeah.
Jack.
I knew it.
That's disappointing because I was really looking forward to like Ichabod or Great Divide, you know.
I
But
know. But know what? This is an
Pumpkin
Imperial
number 1.
pumpkin ale. So Imperial, it's
Wow.
got a lot of flavor.
Is that like Wiener King?
It's really good.
Oh, it's
Wiener
delicious.
It's really good.
It's
Yeah.
absolutely delicious.
We get to be Wiener King.
It's awesome.
So Ichabod.
I said that was number 1.
I thought that was number
I said number
3.
4.
Wow, everybody's awesome.
I said number 6.
Oof.
So let's see. Number 6.
Wow.
Number 6. Wow.
Yeah. Ichabod is number
All
6.
So number 6. Let me taste that.
So I got that one right. Woohoo. I didn't like it. It's too hoppy for me.
Yeah, that one's not real flavorful.
It's hoppy for
Yeah.
me.
And I chose Great Divide because Great Divide had the highest IBU count.
Mhm.
That's why, because that tastes the hoppiest
Yeah.
to me out of anything. So
Yeah, that's kind of.
Mm.
Darn
So
it.
Rogue.
I said number 6. So
I
got
said
those
number
two
2.
I went with 4.
Me too. I went with 4. Rogue. There you go.
This should be Rogue. Number 2.
Number 2.
2.
All right, I got it.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm doing horrible.
I'm doing terrible. I got 2 right. Andrea's over there winning the world.
Well, I got 3.
Yeah.
And but
Oh, yeah.
now once you
And Great Divide.
I know already
we've been-
I'm wrong on
yeah,
that because
since
I
we've
put
all been
6.
wrong.
Yeah.
What number was it?
Number 4.
Number 4.
Number 4. Wow.
it's like once you mess up a couple, then you turn them around.
Great
Yeah.
Divide was number 4.
So that was number 4.
Yep.
Wow.
So Atomic Pumpkin, go figure. I know what that tastes
See, Great
like.
Divide's very good. It's got a very
It
good
is.
flavor to it. It's very
Yeah,
malty
yeah.
flavor.
Great Divide was good.
4 is gross.
Yeah.
It's not.
It has that licorice
Yeah.
flavor.
It tastes awful.
in these.
No, not.
It's super different.
Yeah,
Mm-mm.
very different.
Extremely different.
That's a no.
What was
for
it?
me.
The first one over there, the pumpkin porter? What was
I like
what was
it.
that one?
The Four Peaks
Four
Yeah, the
Peaks.
4 Peaks
was number 3.
was number 3. 4 Peaks number 3.
So Four Peaks is number 3.
You guys gave that
Wow.
a 4 and a 5. Oh no,
Yeah.
you gave that a 1 and a 2. Sorry.
Yeah.
The 3
Yeah.
was a 1 and a 2.
Yeah, you guys gave that.
It's not
That's
very.
really sad about
There-
the pumpkin.
there's
It's
just
not very strong.
there's just not enough flavor to
Yeah.
it.
it
It's
just
very-
didn't. It didn't measure up to the other guys.
no.
No.
One.
And I went by color, number 4, because it was the darkest.
Yeah.
And that being a porter.
Right.
Yeah.
I was thinking that it was a,
Yeah.
a pumpkin porter.
No,
Interesting.
number 1 is delicious. It really is.
Yeah.
It's a good beer.
Number
Yeah.
1 is very good.
Yeah,
Pump-
number 1.
Pumpkin.
Plum King did
Mhm.
it. I mean, seriously. I mean,
Like Wiener King, man. He took
Yeah,
the races.
number 1 was the most flavorful. And oddly enough, look how light it is.
I know.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah,
Super
look
light.
How light.
So Pumpkin
And
is.
It's a lot. It's a
outstanding.
lager. It's got to
Where
be a
is he?
lager.
Yeah, it's outstanding.
Never judge a beer or a
He's a
book by
powerful
their
pumpkin
cover.
ale.
color.
Yeah.
Does he say what he is? No, you have the government warning.
Southern Tier.
And what's
makes
surprising,
good
so
beer.
take a look at that. That has the highest IBU rating out of any of these.
Yeah. And,
And
it's
you
the least
don't
bitter.
taste any bitter.
No,
to
not
it
for
at
me,
all.
nothing. It's an
So there you go,
8.6er,
Lindsay.
so we want to be careful with that.
Goes to show
Yeah.
you.
Drink it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I already fucking smashed. It's fine. Totally good.
Delicious beer, though, man. It's very
Oh, it's outstanding. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
really
and
good.
it's super light.
Yeah.
As all of ours is almost empty.
Wow. So I
that
got
tells
I
you.
got 2 right.
Me too.
I
good.
got
That's all I got right.
Oh.
too.
and I got 3.
Andrew's the big wiener.
She got
I'm
3.
the great
She gets the
wiener.
wax.
Woo!
the Brazilian. Yeah.
Big shout out to our partner, Practical Tactical and Prep, for all your guns, ammo, and survival needs. PTP is a veteran-owned and operated, customer service-oriented company that makes purchasing a firearm a comfortable and educational experience. Use promo code PTP Holster for 10% off any holster $29.99 and up, and PTP Mag for 5% any mag $29.99 and up. You can also order online at www.practacprep.com for all your survival needs.
You're asking what's changed as far as culture goes. I mean, kids would get their ass whipped if they did something stupid with their guns.
Oh, your parents were not even playing that game.
Yeah, you'd likely get the stock broken over your ass.
Yeah.
Even when I was a kid, that's how it was. I mean, I grew up in a house full of firearms. My dad left his loaded pistol on his bedstand every day, and we knew damn well never to touch that.
Right.
Right. And we never did.
Never thought about it.
No,
Right.
Never even thought about it.
And I
Never
got-
even crossed your mind.
I don't know how much this translates. However, again, I'll state I am 5'4".
With heels, probably.
Bullies really looked towards me to like prove points, right?
Yeah.
And so growing up 35th and Bethany Home.
It's a good neighborhood.
Between Camelback
great.
and Bethany. Right across
Lenny's
the street.
Burgers, baby.
Right across from Cordova. Like I got picked on and I never thought about running in and grabbing a firearm to like prove myself or something like that. And I mean, I lived right down the street from Crips. Like I had some dude, total wild sidebar story because I have ADHD. I had some dude attempt to run me over in an AMC like Scout or whatever it is. And like he went up in people's yards and was chasing me down, attempting to run me over for nothing.
Oh my God.
And I called the police when I got home, and my dad gets home and he's like, what the hell? Blah, 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 blah. And I tell him what happened. He's like, well, what the fuck were you doing to him? And I was like, nothing, Dad. And my dad thought I was completely full of
Like
shit.
he's trying to run over the munchkins. I don't know why.
Years later, this was like circa 2017.
Yeah.
I went back to that neighborhood
Yeah.
and I was showing my then girlfriend, like, and that's where
This
I grew
is
up.
where I
and
live.
that's
This
where
is
we
the
used
school. Yeah.
Sure as shit. There's that AMC parked right down
Seriously?
Old Montebello Drive. Yeah.
You should have knocked on the. Hi.
Do you remember?
Do you remember me?
Yeah.
Justice is served.
So yeah, to get back to that point, like, I mean, there's a lot of things that have changed in society. We now have a society where we're getting our little dopamine hits by people pressing like on comments that we post and memes that we post, et cetera, et cetera. So everybody's living for this chase of dopamine, which they need so that they can feel good.
Through
right?
people that aren't even people.
Right. And nobody cares to post the thing. Like they'll post a picture of their food and how beautiful it is. And then they're not going to post about how it gave them diarrhea. Right. Like we're only posting the good times. So we're all holding ourselves to these standards that are completely unrealistic.
Yeah. All our
We
friends
get
and social
our
media friends have the
dopamine
best
by
lives.
attempting
I
to
know, I'm like,
validate
man, we're-
ourselves by putting this bullshit up there. And then on top of that, you have reality shows, which are anything except reality. You have all this crap, and then these guys feel rejected, and these guys feel this, and these guys feel that, and they're loners and incels and blah, 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 blah. And then, wait a minute, that guy got attention because he went in and he harmed a bunch of people.
Mm-hmm. How do I get the next attention? How do I get to be on the news? How do I get to be?
Right. How do I chase that fame? How do I get and it's
That's an
dirty.
interesting point.
Did
That's
it?
an interesting point.
Did that change it, or did it truly come down to? So when we grew up, me included, who were you terrified of? Your parents, right?
Parents, yeah.
Your parents were going to be.
But
They
not
loved
just
you no
physically.
matter what.
I was terrified of disappointing my parents.
Yes. They loved you no matter what. You knew that no matter what, they would still love you. Like you did know that. It's none of that. But you wanted to make them happy, make them proud, make them, turn into either the man or woman that they were. You don't want to be this shithole. That changed. We had these kids have kids, and those kids never learned that from their parents.
I mean, Brenda had babies though. Like kids were having kids when we were kids.
Well, I know that,
Yeah.
but that's what I'm saying. That's when it started to
My
change.
grandma
You
was
got
14.
But the household
you got
itself
rid
has
of that
changed.
family aspect. You got rid of that
Well,
respect within that family.
Society has changed. Think about it. You can't say God without being vilified, without at risk
Exactly.
of losing your job, right?
Right.
So they refuse to allow God in the schools. You can't have God in your workplace.
Nope.
Right. That's one thing. That
And you
has
took him,
changed.
and then you're not going to bring him home.
Yeah, and certain behaviors now are encouraged instead of I was on a call today, and it was like we were talking about differences between people, and it was just like we should all be able to share them. And I'm like, right? Rolling my eyes because, you know, but the moment you say you voted for Trump, all of
Yeah.
a sudden all that tolerance is gone.
Or not even that. Moment you say it's
But
Christmas, you say Merry Christmas.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And they look
think
at
about
you
it.
and you're like, it is Christmas. When it is Thanksgiving, it's
Yep.
Thanksgiving. Well, what if I'm
What's
what
acceptable,
if I'm
though,
Jewish?
in
Awesome.
today's
You
society?
tell me and I'll say Happy Jewish Day or whatever it is.
What's
Happy
acceptable in
Hanukkah.
today's society? If you admit you voted for Trump, what's acceptable repercussions to you for admitting you voted for Trump?
Anything under the
They
sun.
can call you anything. They can say anything
Anyone,
about
right.
you. They can do anything. They're justified in punching you if they want to.
Right.
That's what's wrong with society.
Right.
There's
Why
never
has
any
that changed
justification for
though? That's what's insane.
Yeah.
Parents stopped being parents and became their kids' friends.
That's a
Exactly.
beautiful comment from a beautiful lady.
Right.
You don't know what it is.
Well, being fearful of things that are theoretical, I don't understand the point, but I do understand the point. It's the people
To a
that are
point.
well, the people that are saying these things and trying to get you scared of it, they have a reason for it. You know, I mean, we went through this whole couple of years with horseshit, the whole disease thing, and then the vaccine thing, and just all this ridiculousness that's gone on. It's upsetting to know. I don't believe that anybody's doing it maliciously. I think that we have people
who were.
Well, I honestly think that there are people who get, you know, the people who are profiting off of it, that's another story. But the people who started a lot of this shit, I think, have good intentions. I think they really think they're better than everyone else. And I really think that they come from a point of like, I know what's good for people. We're going to do this. And that whole molding of society comes from a place of like, yeah, they're too dumb to know.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to help them fix it. And it's like, they're wrong, but it's
That
just-
would be the World Economic Forum.
Yeah, exactly.
We'll talk about that.
Exactly. Yeah.
So do you think the timing, the whole timing of COVID, do you think that was coincidental?
No, it was unleashed so they could affect the presidential
Thank
election.
you. Thank you.
It does-
Oh my God, Jack. I love you, Jack.
How was
seriously?
Do you need a minute?
So it's the simple fact that it happened at all, but like the timing was. I remember when they were first reporting on it.
Perfect.
And I'm going like, wait a minute, what's going on now?
Right.
And I'm like, what the fuck is going on right now? And aside from not understanding any of the disease stuff, my wife was on top of it, understood it, was months ahead of everything. Everything that they came to finally tell us,
watched
she
it.
told me ahead of time.
Uh-huh.
Like, this, she goes, oh, it's airborne. Everyone's going to get it. It's you can't do anything about that. From that point, and they were still
See,
trying to
that sounds
bullshit
like
everybody.
our kitchen table
Yeah,
conversations.
and she knew better, and I'm like, cool, whatever. It
She's
seems to
like,
me
don't
like
go
it's a
around people, you'll be great. Okay,
it's a
thanks.
political tool. It was clearly a political tool because the people who are like, yeah, it's a big deal, also weren't following any of the rules they were setting. It was
Nope.
it was really obvious to
Yeah.
me that that's what it was about. It's terrifying.
When you
to
have
me that they were
Obama's
able to pull it off.
whatever
Right.
60th, 70th, whatever birthday, and there's thousands of people wandering around all around each other, but we're in the middle of a pandemic and you can't go outside and everybody's on lockdowns,
There were so many,
but you're having a party?
so many things that in retrospect you look at it and you go, how could you think it was anything else? I mean, honestly,
Truly pay attention.
it was clearly orchestrated. To what degree, I don't know, but it wasn't accidental, and it was put out there the minute that it needed to be put out there. The Mandela effects are really just social experiments to see how pliable people's minds are.
Right.
Like, couldn't we convince them that Ed McMahon never had anything to do with Publishers Clearinghouse? Just it's a gaslighting.
And you're
tool.
like, wait,
Everyone's
what?
like, everyone's like, fucking, of course he did. Of
Right.
course he did. We all saw that shit.
Give it a couple years.
And it starts to change. And now everyone goes, yeah, he had nothing to do with it. And the website says he had nothing to do with it. And the company itself says he has nothing to do with it. Like, horseshit. We experienced that. We all experienced
We
that.
saw it, but then once we're gone,
But then there's a thing. In the moment, it's a matter of who believes it, who doesn't. What's the point of it? It's a psyop sort of. It feels like a psyop sort of thing. When I never had considered that until today or yesterday that I saw this little video about that. It's intentional.
Yeah.
They know that it's not true and that these things aren't disappearing. They're changing it on purpose. Like, that's fucking crazy.
Well, you know, another.
well, that's the same as the history books.
Yeah.
Let's just take this out. If your parents don't remember World War I or World War II,
Look at a
who's
modern.
going to know?
Get a modern history book and look up the Clinton era.
I can't even
Look
do
up
it.
the Clinton era.
Look
and
up the Holocaust.
How they look at, but
It's
look how
not
they
even
look at
there.
his presidency currently. We were there, and it was like, what the shit? Like, he's one of the greatest presidents of all time, as far as our history is concerned. Yeah, right on. I'm like, no, what?
What?
It's
Yeah.
mind numbing, but it's
But again, you have those generational gaps.
of course
It's going to eventually be forgotten. People aren't going to be here to tell those stories.
right.
We talk about it. We talked about it on a couple episodes ago that, back in the 80s and 90s, when you watched the news, you were getting news, right? You would watch the news, and a lot of people A lot of people were glued to the news, and that's how they got their information. Now, you get those people that are so routine that's what they do.
They still listen to the news because that's all they knew.
Now you warp the news and change the news over time. These people don't know the difference because they're watching it consistently.
Why
they're
would
watching
they?
every night. They wouldn't see the difference.
No, I
So,
get that 100%. Because
and
we
they're not
assumed
going
they
to
were
look
telling us the
anywhere
truth.
else.
You assume they were telling you the truth then, but
Yeah.
we don't really know.
You don't know
And there's
because it
so many
wasn't
things.
so at your fingertips as it is now.
Right. Finding any information that was different wasn't available
No.
unless you really were digging in some deep holes.
And even then, you couldn't. It's so hard.
How do you share it with anybody?
Mm-hmm.
The information is way too readily available and too easy to put out there, and it makes it difficult. And it does take some effort and some interest. And people's interest goes as far as the end of their table, where it's
Absolutely.
like, I have shit to do.
I have kids to raise. I have to go to soccer. I have to make dinner. I have laundry. I have, okay, my day is still good. I'm going to keep, she agrees. It's very much, it's very hard. Rah! So as long as you're in that day to day and that day to day hasn't changed, why would you even worry about it?
Exactly. And that's the thing. Until it affects them directly, they're not worried about it. But if you're still going to work and they're still
Gas
paying
goes
you,
up, groceries go up, gas goes down, groceries go down. You still have bills to pay. You still have kids to feed. You still have every place to be.
It's like that theory of putting the frog in boiling water, right?
Yep.
If
Yeah,
you
you slowly
gradually
boil
warm it
it.
up, it's the same thing. You gradually change it. People don't know. John says,
Oh, you do that with crabs and they scream.
John says Japan doesn't even teach about World War II and what they did.
Why would they?
Their students are oblivious.
Why would they do that?
Right?
Why would they let anybody know how horrible they were?
I would
And- but
love
here's
to
what's
see if the
interesting.
Holocaust is even in there
Well, what's
in the new
interesting about
history books.
Japan not doing that. How are they doing? They're doing all right.
Yeah.
Why do you suppose it is? Is it because are they superior human beings? Maybe so. But I think there's something to be said for not focusing on the evils of the past. Is it good to be aware so you don't repeat them? Sure. But there's a level where it's like, hey, can we just shut the fuck about it now? Like, do they need to know the warmongers
Every
that they were?
single detail.
Do the kids in Japan nowadays need to know that they had relatives that got in planes and flew death missions against enemies who were unsuspecting and not ready for it? You know what I mean? Those are some awful things in the past. Why would you hound on that?
Yeah.
Because it exists, but to what level do we have to
Inform.
we're doing it, cramming it down people's throat about how awful slavery was. Yeah, it was awful.
Right.
Shut up. Is it still happening?
Are we
No.
doing it now? No.
Are things different? Yeah. Is there bad stuff? Of course there is. But how about we focus less on the evils of the past and work on some good shit going forward?
I agree with that, but I also agree with the point that we shouldn't erase what happened.
No, you
in
should
the
not
past
erase
either,
it. You should not erase it.
But
there's-
you can
there's a
hit
happy medium
it.
there somewhere.
Yeah,
I agree.
you can
That I
hit
agree.
it. This is what happened. Okay, the Holocaust. We, did this, we did that. Why? Because not necessarily who, but why. What was the ulterior motive? Why were they throwing these people in the gas chamber? Oh, because you weren't whatever. Okay, perfect. So you learn about it, you move on. You don't necessarily need to know like every single person who did it.
Well, when you talk about those sorts of those levels of evil, where there's so many people involved and complicit, it becomes an issue of it's what is a psychopathy or
Mhm.
or I can't think of the word, but basically a social contagion, which is what we're edging towards, where enough people are convinced of something that isn't actually true to go
And
to
the
war
fear
over it.
factor.
Right.
To go to start accosting people over it. Like that's insane.
And he
But humans
used
are very susceptible to that.
he used the fear factor 100% on these guys are going to get you sick. They're bad for you, blah, blah, blah. Okay, well, now you're scared. Now you want to get rid of them because you don't want that to happen to you.
And even more so, there's a point where it goes from operating in fear to operating in fear of punishment for
Yep.
not being on the right team. So how many
That too.
people just said, yeah, that's exactly what's going on, because they're like, I want to keep my job. I want to be able to pay my bills and be free. It's like I
Absolutely.
said on your other one, just how dedicated are you to your truth? Like if they show up at your door and they're like, hi, we need you to say this publicly and tell everybody that this is the way that it is. And if you don't, we're going to put you in prison.
Suck a
Danny,
wiener. Thanks.
Fucking A. But this is the thing. That is fine and good. I can't tell you 100% that there's not something they could convince me to say if they were really threatening my freedom.
Absolutely.
And my
Or your
freedom.
family, yeah.
That at some point, I bet
If they
I have
had
a
a
price.
gun to Keith's head and they're like, you say this or you don't,
Right. You're like, pull the trigger, bitch. I don't
I'd
give
be
a
like,
shit.
babe, I love you. I'll be like, babe, I love you. I'll see you in heaven. No.
We had a nice run. Just
right. Just
can you
wallow in it.
can you point him that way though, so I don't have to clean the driveway?
I know. Can you not get it all over the floor? They lined up Spencer, her son, and 3 stepsons face down on the floor, then methodically pumped 11 shotgun rounds into their heads. There was some clicking noise behind us. Suddenly, there was a shot fired from behind Greg, Spencer said. A blast tore into Betty Jane Spencer's arm and shoulder, where 80 pellets remained until her death in 2004. The last blast blew Spencer's wig off, leaving the assailants to believe they had shot off part of her head.
Whoa. Oh, man.
That's funny.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. That's funny. So hold on. I have 2 problems with this story. So this is a massacre, right? What do you think of when you think of massacre? Like a bunch of people died, right?
A lot of people dying.
Right.
Yeah.
Isn't it a massacre?
A mass shooting is 4 people.
So it says there was a clicking noises behind us, and suddenly there was a shot fired from behind Greg, Spencer said. So they obviously lived to tell about the story.
Well, she did. Betty Jane Spencer's arm and shoulder where 80 pellets remained in by her death.
Well, Betty died, obviously.
In 2004, not in 1977.
Oh, okay. Oh, so how is this
Were
a
you
ma-
not listening?
but
You
how
were
is
so
this-
worried about her wig flying off.
That was funny as shit.
You were like, whoo! And you just go.
But how is that a massacre?
Because 4 people died.
I guess.
4 people die now, and it's a mass shooting.
Well, true. Good point. I don't know.
I feel like it was like a failed massacre.
Right?
Like there was like it was a massacre attempted massacre. Yeah.
She made it because her wig fell off. It was very
It was probably her personal trainer, though.
it was.
Probably.
He never used a gun before. No,
That's why he was clicking. He got stuck. He didn't know what was going
Shot
on.
her wig off. That's freaking hilarious.
I got her. She's dead.
I got her. She dead. Look, her head's way over there.
She's dead now. She's dead now.
Sure, that's not a comedy movie or something. I don't know.
No, it was a real one. I read the whole thing on it.
It sounds very funny. I would.
Right?
I
would
mean,
laugh
shit
at this movie.
happens.
I would.
The
too.
guy fell off in the street. She just didn't say that she threw her card out there.
All
for
I
him to
can
catch
picture is this toupee just flying up when the shotgun hits.
Woo!
Oh man.
Oh, tell me that would be funny. All right, sorry.
It would be. It's actually very Three Stooges.
Right?
It is.
With
Right?
the sound.
Whoop, you can hear the like. Bloop, 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 bloop.
Oh, shit.
You see your
Sorry.
face?
I didn't
Puts her
I
head
didn't
down.
mean-
You flew your wig off.
Pretending to be dead.
I flew my headphones off.
Yeah.
Sorry. I didn't mean to poo poo
Pew
all over
poo.
your
You
story.
pew pewed my story.
Oh man, she's gonna kill you now.
No,
You better watch out.
You're done.
Actually,
Get ready
his
for
life
Fight
insurance
Bowl.
isn't that high. We can't do it.
She lost me
Can't do
on
it
the,
yet.
the last blast blew Spencer's wig off. That just lost me. I'm sorry. I
The
can't think
last
that.
blast blew Spencer's wig off.
I felt bad for the poor bastard who got ran over by his own truck, but I don't feel bad for somebody whose wig got blown off. I mean, it's just not.
Well, she
it's not
lived,
the
so I mean, it
same.
was good that her
least she
wig
lived.
fell off.
Yeah.
Her
Yeah.
wig didn't fall off. She'd have died.
That's funny. Oh God. All right, back to you guys.
It was 4 men led by Roger Drawlinger. There was 5 of them to take out
A lady,
5
her
people,
son,
they
and
had-
3 stepsons. So
and
there
they
was
had
5 of
guns.
them
It was
and
a
4
5
guys.
and 5.
Yeah.
But one side had the guns, and they still couldn't.
still
like,
failed.
it was still not even really that big of a
They
massacre.
couldn't take off one-on-one. I mean, the wig
They were
flew off
really
and that just
bad.
freaked him out.
Well,
Like,
this is this is a small town in rural Indiana. So you
But you'd
know, it
figure-
could be, you know.
You'd figure they'd know how to use shotguns.
I
though.
don't know. Not everybody does.
You figured they know how to use wigs. Like you bet everybody wasn't wearing wigs. They could have all lived.
Or
You
wig
shot the
glue.
wigs, shot the wigs right
Hold
off,
that
and
on
it's
there.
like, well, our work here is done. Time to go.
Bye.